So this virtual private cloud, you can see here, it is written here. Get real-time analytics with network intelligence, visualize your network resource, diagnose and prevent connectivity issue, view packet loss, latency metric, keep your firewall rules strict and efficient, go to the network intelligence center, right? This all point means how you can connect a network on the server. Now if you want to create, click on this VPC network. So you can, I will going to show you the example. I won't create the network now, but I will just showing you how you can create it. You can just give the name of the network, description, subnet. Now this subnet part, you can decide it. This subnetting, do you want the subnetting from your own, like which are the devices you want to connect, or or it should be find it out automatically. VPC you are creating the virtual private interconnectivity network. You can give any name here, any description. Now you need to decide whether you want to create subnet from your own based on the IP address, or it should be done automatically. Okay, if it is custom, then you need to give the name of the network. Name anything, you can type it here. Name and description is our user defined. You can type anything here. Only this region and IP address should be correct. Means you want to connect your server of deploy in India to which region of the another server. Suppose you want to connect with the US Central, you can easily select it from here. Asia East, Asia South, whichever region you want to connect, you can select it from here. Then IP address, you should be aware. What will be the IP address of that subnetwork? That you should be aware about it. IP address will be provided by that company to you. They will give you the IP address. Once you get this IP address, then you need to just click on this private cloud access. Once you set this, your network will remain private. Means it will be designated to you for your work only. Okay, and this flow logs means to just see the log in case of any error. Suppose while working on this cloud, if suppose network get crashed or disconnected, then you can see this log. With the help of log, you can monitor the performance of the network. And this dynamic routing mode. What do you mean by this dynamic routing mode? Dynamic routing mode in the sense your cloud, they can send a signal dynamically based on the fastest route. What do you mean by this? Suppose this is Abhishek, and this is Lamia, this is one more Banu, Ashwini, and suppose this is me, and we are like suppose discussing in the class. Okay, I am delivering the lecture here, and all of the student, not only this one, I remember their name, but like all of you, suppose we are all connected in a Google Meet. Now, if anyone asks me the question, right, like I will going to answer, right? So, how my voice will going to reach? Suppose I am in a wide field of Bangalore, and you are in another location of the Bangalore. How the voice will going to reach out to you from which route? Now there is an event, okay? You can reach to me by this route A, C, D also, and you can directly reach to me by AD. You can reach to me by A, B, C also. But which one is the shortest one? It will be dynamically decided by your network, which is the shortest, easy to reach, right? This is called routing. Dynamic routing mode means cloud route. Your router will going to decide which one is the route best for connection. Okay, if you select the global, then you need to do some more setting, but we usually select the regional so that the router they can decide the routing from their own. Routing means finding out the route or finding out the route between two devices that are connected in a network. After that, you just click on this create. Okay, I forgot to tell you about maximum transfer unit. What do you mean by this? It means that you can send as max as 1460 message at a time. That is data frame, or you can say packet at a time. This maximum transfer unit, it means that you can send maximum 1500 packet. Packet means a kind of a terminology we say to send a signal. What do you mean by this packet? When we write a message, okay, signal is divided into several subpackets. For example, I am delivering lecture. So I am delivering lecture will divide it into suppose four packets. What are the four packets? This I is one packet, M is one packet, delivering is one packet, lecture is one packet. Okay, packet means a group of a data, or you can say a data. So suppose we are sending four packet. Okay, so this packet will going to be sent from one network to other with the help of this VPC. So packet is nothing but a terminology that is used to represent your data. We divide data into several sub parts, and that subpart is called as data frame, packet, frame. Many terminology we use it. Once you are done with this, you can click on the create. Once you click on this create, you will get this link external IP address. Just click on this reverse static, then you need to set it here the name. This static address means you need to tell the IP address to whom you want to connect. Then the network service you want, whether it is premium one where you will going to be charged for each project, or it is standard one. What kind of IP version? There are two versions of IP address, IP version 4, IP version 6. It's just a variation of the IP address, nothing more. Okay, so you just select IP version 4 and 6, then type. You want to connect it regionally your network, or you want to connect globally across the whole world. To which region you want to connect, what you want to attach, and click on the reserve. Once you are done with this, you need to permission also. You should have a permission when you connect it in a network. What kind of permission you need? Whether you can send a message to the another network, whether you can receive a message or what. Like here we are connected in a Google Meet. Now we need a permission. Whether I can send you the message, whether you can just like when I start this class every day, I get a message like admit all the student means allow all the student to join the class, right? If I not allow, he will not be able to join it. So what I'm doing here, I'm giving a permission, right? Similar thing is happen on this VPC cloud. With this VPC, you can give him the permission with the help of this IAM. If you want to give a permission, what are the different permission are there, you can give it. Then this firewall rules, you need to set it, like what are the firewall, which you can create the firewall also, like how many, which IP address you want to allow to connect to the network. Just click on this firewall rule. So this kind of rule will get generated. It will be completely customized based on your requirement to which IP address system you want to connect, which data from the specific IP address you want to allow to your system, or you want to send. This you can done with this firewall rule. Then your routes, what are the routes are going to be followed, right? You can create the route also based on the certain IP address. You can see when you click on this create route, give the name, your destination IP address means which one is your destination in the network. Now suppose this is one A and this is a D. D is a destination. You want to send a message to the D. Then you need to create a route between A to D. Route means you need to make a connection between A to D so that you can send a message from A to D. That is called a route. That you can do it from this option. Okay. It's a play of the UI. Just need to do next, and add the details. Create a connection. When you click on this create connection, all the node, whichever the IP address you have given, it will get connected. Then you can share the resources among them. Whatever the devices that are connected, you can share resources, memory. You can share your project task with them, right? It's just like connecting the people on the network, just like daily you attend class, right, for your college. So you are connecting with your professor or lecturer with the help of Google Meet or Zoom, right? That means what? You are connected in a virtual private cloud. You are sharing the information, you are sharing the data, right? And in this way, we create this virtual private cloud. Once this virtual private cloud done successfully, once you click on this enable, this cloud will get deployed successfully. And then you can send a message, you can receive a message, send a message from between these two devices. You can receive a message. You can receive a message from several subnetwork. You can reduce your task by assigning to the subnetwork. This all thing you can do it with the help of virtual private cloud. Virtual private cloud will provide you this service, right? I hope it is clear to you what is virtual private cloud.